Okay, folks, I would like to welcome you all to the Postcard Networkers Saturday morning breakfast call. My name is Joel Broden, and we are going to get going. So let's get right into it. I just am going to go through a few updates to kind of get going here off the start, just to kind of let you know a little bit about what's going on with the system and you know, some of the different things. So we are currently you know, continuing to make some upgrades and some updates to the system. I would say that we're 95% of the way there on all the big things that I want to accomplish with the system in terms of kind of making it you know, as good as it possibly can be. You know, there's always going to be little things that we can kind of tweak and that we can fix and that we can add, but in terms of the actual functioning of the system, you know, it works 100%. We've got, you know, obviously it running perfectly for the postcard system, for generating the leads, for tracking the leads, for tracking the commission. On currently that we're going to get done this week is the autoresponders, and that'll definitely make an impact on sales as well. As people come in, you know, as leads or as free members into the system, you're definitely going to be able to see an increase in them coming back, making purchases, logging into the website, contacting you and requesting information from you about your network marketing company. You'll see definite increase in that with the autoresponders that we're adding. Of course, we are building that directly into the system so that there's going to be no cost to you. As a member, we're not adding an outside autoresponder or anything like that. And normally, just to let you guys know, you know, autoresponders will run anywhere from, you know, at the low end, like $20, $25 a month, all the way up to, depending on, you know, they normally charge you based on the number of members that you have or based on the number of leads that you have. You know, you could pay $50, $100, $200 a month as your business expands. So that's something that we're building into the system for everybody at no additional cost. But it does obviously take time for us to program it in and set it up, and obviously set up the email, you know, kind of the email servers and stuff like that to be able to get that going. So just be patient. We are almost there, and that's kind of, I think, one of the bigger things that's left. And then the other big thing that's left is the postcard auto delivery. For those of you that that had mailed in your postcard auto deliveries, we did build them this weekend. We'll be mailing them out this weekend as well, and then we'll get the kind of the we'll get the online ordering for auto delivery available in the coming days here as well this week. Either this weekend or early next week, we'll have that kind of in the back office. The other thing that we're doing too with that is that, you know, we'll have the capability for you to manage your own auto delivery, for people to be able to set up or cancel the affiliate memberships online directly. So a lot of that automation stuff is big for us that we're working on. And, you know, I only tell you this just to kind of keep you up to date in case people are asking you questions as a leader, as a member. If any of your team is asking questions, I just kind of want to keep you up to date in terms of where we are with the website and the systems and some of the automation stuff. It doesn't necessarily affect the day-to-day business in terms of your sales. You know, your sales are going to continue to do well. Your conversions, all that kind of stuff are going to continue on. None of that's really affected. Everything is running really smoothly in terms of the Postcard Networker system and business. But these are just kind of behind-the-scenes things that, you know, we are working on to improve things and to make things better and easier for everybody. I am going to talk about the Black Friday sale today. I know it's, I guess, the day after Black Friday, but we are running our Black Friday sale all weekend. I'm going to talk about that in just a minute. Any postcard orders that are outstanding are going out this weekend. There's a lot that went out last week as well. So if you are waiting on an order, I can always get you guys a tracking number for any postcard orders. And postcard matching, again, I'm getting caught up on it. the administration kind of panels and stuff like that, and the tracking for all of our system administratively has changed a little bit, as we custom built our new site. So it's not as easy for me to immediately see all the postcard matching because I'm not doing it manually. So we are a little delayed on the matching, but this weekend I'm going through a lot of them and getting them out, so you'll see kind of an increase. You might see a little more sporadic with the matching, so instead of kind of every week, you might see every 2 weeks the matching come out right now, and then as we get the time to kind of build out more of the administrative stuff, we are going to work on a more kind of regular schedule for the matching as well. So, I just ask for your patience as we continue to kind of build out some of that side of the business, and some of the management and the support for us as a team. Again, the sales are working great. The conversions are really well. You'll see your commissions no problem now. You'll see your everything kind of in real time for your business. So that side we've made huge improvements on. And then now we're just kind of catching up some of the support and some of the kind of back end stuff with the matching and some of the order process and stuff like that. So anyway, good news ahead is that as we kind of finalize some of these things, I would say by the new year anyway, we'll have pretty much 100% of all the kind of little tweaks and things like that we need to get done. And really moving forward, we've got, I would say, the most powerful postcard networking or postcard marketing system out there. Not only from a postcard standpoint, lead standpoint, but also the actual tracking and we've really got a full direct mail network marketing, lead management, commission management system, custom built a lot quicker than really a lot of the other companies can kind of offer to build it for me. We'd still be waiting if we ended up kind of going with some of them, and we definitely wouldn't have any of the functionality or a lot of different things that we've been able to accomplish and build in. So I just want to kind of give you updates on that. Let's talk about the Black Friday sale. This is going on all weekend, and this is something that I kind of put this together with the intention of really putting money in the hands of our members of the upline, as well as offering huge savings. Most companies out there during this weekend, during Black Friday, and then over the weekend and Cyber Monday, really offer really, I guess, bottom of the basement. Even a lot of them lose money on getting rid of product and stuff like that. Well, I don't necessarily have to get rid of product or get rid of postcards, but I decided that we would really blow up the postcards and give everybody an opportunity to kind of get their businesses really cranked up before the end of the year in a big way, put a lot of people into their business. So we've got two offerings. We've got a 3,000 package, 3,000 postcard package, and we've got a 700 postcard package. Now, from a customer standpoint, if you're kind of looking at these trying to decide what to do, of course you don't need to send 3,000 postcards out right away, but definitely you can kind of have them so that you can send them out this month, next month, the next month, if you can get them in your hands for a huge discount. We're not going to offer this again at Christmas. We're not going to offer this, definitely not in January, or we're definitely not going to offer this in January or in February, March. I don't see any reason for any kind of sale like this really probably until next year. So if you are in the market for getting out a lot more postcards, now definitely is the time to pick it up. Now, I would encourage you, too, to share this sale with your team. Now, here's why. We've put an absolutely insane commissionable value on each of these packages, okay? on the 3,000 postcards, it's the cost of that is about $1,000 to the customer. We actually put 1,000 CV on it as well. And essentially what that means is if you're the direct sponsor, 20% of 1,000 CV, that's $200. Okay, so you're going to get a $200 commission on any of those, on that package. If anybody buys the 3,000 postcards, you're actually going to get $200. Not only that, we also added a $100 bonus, okay, for the first level, for the direct sponsor of the person. So instead of getting $200, you actually get $300. So out of $1,000, you're getting a $300 commission instantly for anybody buying that 3,000 postcard package. But here's the interesting thing. The second level upline gets 10%, okay? So they're actually going to get $100. The third level gets $100. The fourth level gets $100, and then the two infinity bonuses are an additional $50 each. So, you know, we're actually putting commissions of $600 out there to to your team, only for a weekend. So it's not like, you know, our company is going to take a huge hit, but I do definitely recommend a lot of people get this and you know, pick up that package, because, you know, you'll be able to get 3,000 postcards out into the marketplace for yourself. And then obviously if you encourage your teams to do that, you can generate a huge amount of income. You can generate a huge amount of income for yourself and the upline and so forth. The $700 package, we actually put a 700 CV on that, so it's $300, but 700 CV. Again, normally the CV on these would be something like 30. Okay, on a $300 postcard package, it'd be like 30 CV. All right, that's what we normally can do and keep the business running and profitable. But it's 700 CV. On this one, normally it would be like 100 CV. Okay, it's 1,000 CV, so it's absolutely huge. So you're going to be able to get the 20%, plus there's an additional bonus. So anybody who purchases this 700 postcards, you're actually going to get a $100 commission on it. So I just recommend that, you know, if you're in the market to get out a lot more postcards, build your business successfully, now definitely is the time to take advantage of the Black Friday weekend. It will come off the website Sunday at midnight. Okay, so it is special packages. There is no like, oh, can I get that later? Is it on some other website? This is the only place that it exists. This is the only place that it is, and we're definitely taking it off the website Sunday night because I can't afford to continue running it week in and week out. So those that take advantage of this weekend, and get in on it, good on you. And then, of course, really, really great commissions, too, for you to promote that, those two packages to your teams and to your members, to anybody new coming in. Make sure they know about it. And, of course, we've got the big banner in the back office, so it's really easy to see and find. All right, so some pretty exciting Black Friday offers for you guys. You know, and like I said in one of my emails, why not spend some of your kind of Black Friday money building your business and being able to generate income instead of just spending it on things that can't make you money, right? So anyway, that's the sale here this weekend. I wanted to spend a little bit of time. I've got a couple of different things to talk about today in terms of the Postcard Networker system. I wanted to talk first about the process that people are coming through. And that, you know, we're definitely wanting to push people through and you know, educate them and show them kind of how to not only get set up with the system, but also obviously where you're making money and how it's going to affect your business and why this works so well. Okay, so I just want to talk a little bit about the process of the business, and then I've got one more thing to talk about in terms of getting your business set up and profitability and stuff like that. So the main thing that I want you guys to kind of understand in terms of how we set up the Postcard Networker system is that we allow everybody, again, to join for free. Okay? Allowing people to join for free really does one big thing, and the purpose of it, just so that you kind of understand the background, is that we let people kind of come in, check us out, get a website. We give them value, so we give them a website, we give them training, we give them the opportunity to kind of kick the tires, right? Take us for a test drive, if you will. Okay, and that builds a certain level of trust with people. There's a lot of systems and websites and things like that out there, of course, that won't give you a free membership. You either pay to be a member or see you later, right? And they'll just send you kind of email saying join, 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 or buy, buy, buy. Really, what I feel like is that if we've got a really powerful, good product, if we've got a really powerful, great system, we should be able to let people see what we're doing and be transparent with it and show them and let them kind of experience our business a little bit, okay, almost like a test drive with a car, right? How many people buy a vehicle, online, right? But just see a picture of it and purchase it, right? Not a lot of people. Normally we go in, we look at it, we test drive a couple different models, we test drive different brands, it's kind of a big purchase. Well, I feel like with a business online or with a network marketing business or make money from home, if we're going to spend a lot of time doing it, it's probably a good idea to kind of kick the tires a little bit, right? And a lot of people like to do that. Now, a lot of you on this call probably just jumped in, to be honest. To be completely honest, a lot of the more successful entrepreneurs, tend to just make a decision, pull out the credit card, go for it, right? Upgrade as high as they can go, and start the game running, right? A lot of us probably do that, but the majority of people actually need to kick the tires, actually need to go through, check things out, kind of play around with it, see how it works. And that's really what the free membership does for us, is it allows us to kind of bring people in en masse and let them kind of have the website, feel like they're part of the system, feel like a member before they even really kind of dive into it. Now, as we bring them through to the affiliate program and the online marketing and purchasing postcards, the important part of that, obviously, is to start identifying our buyers. Now, the big idea, of course, at the bottom of the screen there is the recurring sales, right? Is to kind of generate some recurring sales for our business. All right, that's the key. That's the main thing that we want to accomplish. All right, is to generate a recurring paycheck, right? When you go to work and you work for your boss or you work for your company, you get a paycheck. There's no recurring income there. Absolutely none, right? You work, you get paid. You work, you get paid. If you quit, you don't get paid anymore, all right? With this business, we want to create a recurring income where you do work now, building up your team, and eventually you're getting paid whether you're working or not. Okay, that's kind of the idea. That's kind of the business model with network marketing. That's the business model with our Postcard Networker system. So with the affiliate program, obviously the main idea or the main thrust of that is to really just try to identify the buyers. Okay, just try to identify, identify the people who are, willing to spend money to participate in the business. That's all it does, all right? It obviously generates us some income so that we can pay for our expenses with the, with the programming and with the shipping of postcards and, the administrative stuff. But more importantly, it really, for you as a member, it just kind of identifies who the buyers are, who the buyers aren't, okay? Who's active, who is not active, okay? The online marketing program, on the other hand, really is kind of a big part of our business. And, you know, it's worth noting that this program, as it continues to run, is a $50 a month program, but the commissions basically pay out. The commissions that are paid out are going to be significant as you continue to build your team. You know, getting paid on 4 levels plus potentially bonuses to infinity allow you to really capitalize on a very simple way to continually generate recurring sales, right? It's easy to set up, right? We offer a free membership. It's very, inexpensive, I guess, at $50 for what the members are getting. You know, for the constant creation of new videos and new content to be able to market and use to do video marketing online. And then, of course, the postcards, I mean, that really, if you look at it, how many other businesses out there today can you say are fully set up with all of this stuff, right? Like with the lead generation, with the tracking, with the commissions, that allow you to actually generate income. These are the marketing tools that people need to market their business. Most of the time, you're not included in the marketing tools side of the business, right? Most of the time, you join a network marketing company, and and you sell your products and services, and you build your team, and then you go buy your leads from somewhere, you go buy your websites from somewhere, you go buy some online marketing from somewhere, you recommend it to your team, okay? And as you do that, you're not getting paid on it. Well, with Postcard Networker, you're getting paid on all of that, all right? You're generating matching postcards. You're generating small commissions from the postcards. You're generating big commissions from the postcard packages, and you're generating a great recurring income from the online marketing program, okay? So as you build out your team with Postcard Networker, you're actually able to build out a significant income from the system that you're using. And that's key. That's absolutely key. You rarely will find that anywhere. Sometimes you can build it out yourself. Sometimes you can put it together yourself in terms of some of the systems. I mean, it's going to take a lot of effort and a lot of knowledge and a lot of experience to try to put together, something like this yourself. There's a lot of people that kind of hodgepodge, grab a thing here, grab a thing there, and they might find a membership somewhere and then have an affiliate link, but there's nothing built in so that it's duplicatable for your team, right? Even if you get an affiliate link for GoDaddy to set up domains, or if you get an affiliate link for some lead provider somewhere, there's nothing built in to those systems normally to make it easy for the next member, for the whole team to really, be able to generate commissions and be able to kind of build out the business and build out that ongoing revenue as the team grows and as everybody's promoting, okay? So the process of bringing people through those 3 things is really integral to not only qualifying your leads, not only allowing them to duplicate what you're doing by using the same online marketing and postcard system, but also generate that income and that revenue for you, not only on a one-time basis, but on a recurring basis. There's nothing worse than generating an income one time off of somebody, and then having no incentive to continually help them, right? And that's why we've put together, not only the matching postcards, which of course, you've got a big incentive to help people if they're going to be buying postcards, getting you free matching postcards, right? But also the online marketing, another recurring income, and the postcards, okay? Now have a small income attached to them as well. And then, of course, the network marketing company, and this is really kind of the big idea part of the Postcard Networker process is, the whole purpose of the system or of the process is to bring people into a network marketing company, to bring people into purchasing products and services from whichever company you choose to be able to promote, right? and switch stores and start buying some of their either nutritionals, or start buying their energy, or start buying their weight loss products, or start buying their legal services, or whatever it is that you choose to sell, or start buying replacement shopping and just buy everything out of their home from whatever network marketing company that you're working with. The goal is to have a lot of people, your network, right, of people, changing some of their purchasing habits to purchasing from whatever network marketing company it is that you guys choose to be a part of. All right, and along with that, so the key really is the fact that we've made that available. Even if they don't choose to join your network marketing company, even if they choose to do their own or choose to do something else, you're still making money off the online marketing and off the postcard sales. Always, all right? That will always be consistent. And of course, as you build out your team, the big money is going to come from your network marketing company, okay? And I've always been clear on that as we build out our system and as we build out our teams and as we build out the Postcard Networker process and understanding that the goal of the system isn't to get rich selling postcards, right? You're not going to get rich selling a $2, commissionable item, right, or a $1 commissionable item. And I know that as we sell the postcards, of course, and some of the promotions, like the Black Friday one this weekend, you can make a few $100s. You can make a really good commission, okay? And even some of the packages that we have, you can make a $100 commission, you can make a $180 commission one time. But really, the big idea is to get people buying those network marketing products that they're going to buy anyway from somewhere, that they're going to use, that they're going to love, that they're going to continue to use for years and years and years to come, right? And the point is, the focus is really on the recurring sales. I really need you to focus on building up your recurring sales of something, right? A lot of people will join a business that has a one-time sale offer. Most postcard marketing programs have a one-time sale offer, period. That's all they have. People will buy, and then that's it. They won't buy anymore, right? And then they'll go take the postcards and promote one-time sale, one-time sale, one-time sale, which is okay. But if you're going to build the list and the contacts in the network anyway, doesn't it make more sense to build something that is recurring, that builds something that is going to generate you an income month after month, year after year? Makes a lot more sense, right? And that's what I kind of want to get at next with understanding what it is that we're doing. Most people just want to skip to and only do number 2, okay, on this list here, which is building your income. Most people focus on building your income. Just build my income, build my income. I got to get more money in the door. I got to get more money in the door. There's actually 4 different things I want you to focus on with the Postcard Networker system and in your business, okay, in your personal business, in your home-based business, right? You are all independent associates. You are all independent distributors, right? You're not an employee of Postcard Networker. You're not an employee of your network marketing company. You're all independent. So you still have to kind of focus on building your business, right? So I want you to focus on these 4 things, and I'm going to talk about them individually. Number 1, building your list, okay, building your contact list or building your network, however you want to say it, so building your list. Number 2, building your income. Number 3, building your profit. And number 4, building your life. And again, like I said, most people just kind of want to skip to number 2, building your income. They just have such a laser focus for some reason on, did I bring in money today? Did I bring in money today? Did I bring in money today? Did I get rich today? How much money did I bring in today? How much money did I bring in this month? It's okay to focus on that as long as you have the bigger picture in mind. It's okay to focus on, did I make money, as long as you understand that in order to make money, in order to build your income, you have to do number one first, which is build your list. Without a list, without a contact list, or without a network, and in our case, without a membership, in Postcard Network, or without members, you will never build your income. It will not work. You can't just all of a sudden have an income with no members, without a list of people that are potentially going to buy from you. All of the systems I've ever built, all of them, all of the successful systems that I've ever put together, I've always had the members focus on just building their list first. And I want you to focus on that too. If you want to have a really huge successful business, I want you to take the focus off of building your income and off of your profitability and off of building a magnificent life for yourself. And I want you to put 100% of your focus for the next 90 days, for the next 120 days, for the next 6 months, 12 months on just building a massive list of members. Okay? Building a massive list of just free members. Now, of course, you have to have paid members to get paid, right? You have to have upgrades to build your income. But you can't get any upgrade. In order to get a paid member, you need a free member, right? They become a free member first, then they upgrade and become a paid member. Now, there's something interesting that happens in our business, and it's the same in every single other business, and that is, as you build a bigger free membership, or as you build a bigger list, you tend to get more sales. You tend to get more upgrades. You tend to start generating income. Without that initial list, without that initial membership, if you have 0 members, you're going to have 0 sales. If you're going to have a large membership or a large lead list, you're going to have a large amount of sales. Okay? Does that make sense? So the only way for you to get a big list, for you to build a big list, is either send a lot of postcards, or refer people, or do your online marketing. Okay? There really isn't any other way. You can't just magically create a list of people into your business without advertising, without promoting it. Right? So we're going to take the time to build our list over the next 6 to 12 months. And whoever has the biggest list at the end of the year will probably also have the biggest income. Okay? Now, there are exceptions to that. Sometimes if you build a list in ways that don't really generate very good leads or good prospects, you might not get a lot of conversions. But I'm just saying, as a general rule, whoever has the biggest list tends to have the biggest income. So I want you to focus not on income, because income's kind of a funny thing. Sometimes you get a lot of income, sometimes you get a lot of upgrades, sometimes you get a lot of conversions, and sometimes you don't. Okay? And when that happens, it gets a little bit frustrating, doesn't it? When you're not getting the conversions or you're not getting the income you want. So if you take the focus off the income and you put it on building your list, every day you can celebrate when you get a new free member. Every day you can realize that, hey, I'm one step closer to being able to have a hugely profitable business and kind of build the lifestyle that I want when you get a free member that joins the business. And some days you might get 10 new members. Some days you might get 5 new members. Some days you might get 20 new members, right? The more new free members that you get that join the business, the bigger your success is going to be next week, next month, next year. And you will not be able to stop the business from growing bigger than you ever imagined if you continue to build a huge contact list. Okay, a huge membership list in the Postcard Networker system. Because everything else that follows only follows because of the size of your list. So number 2 is building your income. And again, like I said, that's what most people focus on is, did I get paid today? Did I make any money? Did I get any conversions? Did I get $50? Did I get $100? Did I get $20? If not, I quit today, right? In 30 days, they're in and they're out of so many businesses, they can't even keep track. They never give the business a chance. They never advertise enough in the first place, but they never give it a chance to mature enough to start generating that income that they want anyway. And they're gone and they quit. And then what happens often in many businesses, and our business is no different, our business is included in that, they join and they quit, they join, they advertise, they quit, and they quit before they even realize that, hey, if they would have just stuck around for another 30, 60, 90 days, they might have got a paycheck because they sent out the postcards. And sometimes the postcards don't convert immediately. Sometimes it takes 30 days, 90 days. Sometimes it takes a couple months. I mean, we've had postcards come back from, I just had a postcard come back this weekend that we actually mailed out. It was part of one of the first sets of postcards that we ever mailed out back in February of last year. I was shocked. I mean, it's pretty rare. I mean, you don't get postcards, almost a year old come back normally. But listen, if the person that sent that postcard would have quit, they would have never been able to generate any income from that sale. And it was a sale. The person ended up buying it. It was either a starter or a silver package. I can't remember off the top of my head. But it was somebody who joined from an offline offer, right? They sent in the postcard way after, months and months and months. I mean, we're talking, what is that, like 7, 8 months later. And then we sent them the information package that we have, and they signed up as a member with the affiliate membership. And then, again, I can't remember if it was a silver or a starter package, but that was from like 8, 9 months ago. And if the upline had quit, they never would have gotten that sale. They just continue building their list, focusing on building their membership, focusing on bringing in those sales, okay, through their list. Your income is built by upgrades from people joining your list. Your income isn't generated just by building your income. There's nothing, you can't skip to number 2. You can't start at number 2. And if you focus on number 2, you're probably going to quit a lot of businesses over the next 12 months because it's frustrating. It's frustrating focusing on, did I make any money today or not? Because in our industry, you normally get paid based on the more leverage that you have. So if you're doing all the work yourself to build your list and your team isn't yet building their list, it is going to be hugely frustrating for you because you're going to have a very small income. Well, as your business develops, as your team starts to build their contact list, as your team starts to build out their memberships, right? As the 10 people you brought in start to build out their memberships, they put in 100, 200, 300, 500, 1,000 people, your income is going to take a huge jump. Number 3 is building your profit, and the profitability comes from specifically how much leverage you have. In this business, in network marketing, your profitability is directly tied to the amount of leverage you have, period. There's no way for you to, let me correct that. It's very rare. It's very, very rare for you to be profitable building the entire network marketing team on your own, personally. Okay? It's very rare for you to do it on your own without your team. The majority of profitability in network marketing comes specifically from the amount of leverage that you have. Comes from specifically the amount of other people you have doing work, advertising, bringing in sales into the business. Period. There's no but, what about if? There's no but, I'm going to try to do it all myself. You can't, you most of the time, I mean, it is possible. I mean, I've personally done it, but only for a short period of time, right? I remember back when I first started, I used to do all the sales myself. I learned how to close sales really, really well, do presentations really, really well over the phone and close sales. And I think in one of our businesses, I signed up like 70 or 72 people, myself personally, for like $500 packages. And I generated some good income, but I couldn't get beyond that. Like, I couldn't get beyond that because there was no duplication in that business. And that was probably like 10 years ago, but or maybe even more, maybe like 14 years ago. But there is no duplication in that business, so I wasn't able to really build a profit. I wasn't really able to build a large income. I wasn't able to quit my job at the time with that business because I didn't have any leverage, because I didn't have other people doing work too. You see, with the Postcard Networker system, the whole point of it isn't send a postcard, generate a profit. Send a postcard, generate a profit. Okay? And in fact, in direct mail, send a postcard or send a letter, make a profit, doesn't exist. Okay? Let's just be honest. And the reason why it doesn't exist is because the send a postcard, generate a profit, or send a letter, generate a profit, the percentage rates of return just are never high enough. Okay? But with the way that we've built our system, send a postcard, build your list, build your leverage, generate some income, generate a profit, does work. And it works really, really well. Okay? But send a postcard, generate a profit, you can't find that anywhere. It doesn't exist. Okay? And the reason why is simply because you need to have additional sales. You need to have additional things for people to buy. Sending of the postcard is just to build the list. It's just to build the contact list. It's just to build the network of people. It's to allow your network to get leverage, to allow your network to do the same thing. Okay? Your whole goal is, again, what? Build your list, build your leverage. Build your list, build your leverage. When you build your list and your leverage, that will build your income and your profitability. Because every time a postcard is sent in your business that you didn't pay for, that costs you $0, that generates more results, that generates a bigger list, that adds to your income, that's where you become hugely profitable. That's where you start to get really, really, really a profitable business. All right? Expenses are $0. Profits are $1, $2, $10, $50, $100. Okay? Or whatever the profitability is on that. That's where the profit comes from. Okay? From the leverage. And the only way to get to number 4, building your life, is to have a ton of leverage. Is to have a lot of people building their businesses, spending time and money and energy building their own contact lists. Right? Building their teams. As your team gets really big, that's where you have the opportunity to gain a lot of leverage and to start writing your own paychecks, start writing your own profitability, start basically living the life that you desire. Quit your job, right? At that point, when your income from your business is bigger than your income from your job, quit your job, right? When it's big enough, you will be able to start building the lifestyle that you want. You will be able to start choosing what to do every day. And the cool thing is, and this is something that I think a lot of people underestimate, is the fact that when you're making a full-time income from home, you now bought yourself, or you now gained for yourself, like an extra 8 to 10 to 12 hours per day of your life. And for those of you that have been working for 10 or 20 or 30 years and could never really fathom that, or could never really comprehend that, that's a lot of time. That's like the majority of your life that you're spending going to a job. That's like the best time of the day to be able to do whatever it is that you choose to do. It almost hurts to talk about. It's almost like, when I think about it, it's like, wow. And I spend a lot of time building my business, granted. So I don't have a job, but I spend a lot of time building my business, but I definitely enjoy it. I can definitely choose to build or not build today, tomorrow, the next day. I can definitely create things. I can be creative. I can definitely have an unlimited amount of income based on how hard I work and how much results I get. And you can have that too. But you can also gain that extra 8 to 10 hours per day of your life back. I don't think we can underestimate that. I mean, what's that worth? Right? When we start investing in buying postcards and advertising and building our list and starting to build our business, I mean, what really is an extra 8 hours per day of your life worth if you didn't have to spend it going to your job to generate the small salary? And I say small salary, you might be making 6 figures, but that still kind of is a small salary in exchange for that amount of time of your life that you can never get back. So number 4, building your life, I think, is really important, because the only way for us to be able to start, number 4, to build your life, is to have enough profits coming into your business, enough income coming above your expenses to be able to replace your income. And that's my goal, is to help you replace your full-time income, to be able to live your life, to be able to pay your bills 100% with the income that's generated from the Postcard Networker system and from your network marketing opportunity, whatever it is that you choose to do. Okay, that's my goal this year. And I'm going to work hard for it. I'm going to work hard for your goals. And you've got to work hard for it too, but I'm going to work really hard to continue to improve the Postcard Networker system, to continue to monitor and get really good leads for the system. I mean, sometimes we get good leads, sometimes we get bad leads, okay? Guess what? It's the same as everybody else in the industry. Everybody else in the industry that sells leads, or that offers leads, or that uses leads, or that generates leads, sometimes we get some good ones, sometimes we get some crummy ones. We just have to keep going. We just have to kind of shrug and say, well, that didn't work out too well. Let's try again. Try again next month. Try again next month. Try again next month. And my goal is to always have the best possible leads for our business. Okay? I understand that you're spending money. I understand that I'm spending money. Right? I understand that I mean, if you think about it, that's my leverage too. So I'm going to do everything possible to make sure that they're the best quality. I can't guarantee results, but I can guarantee you that I'm going to spend all of my time and my energy and my experience to be able to get the best possible business for us put together with the systems and the marketing and the leads and the postcards and everything. Okay? So in order to help you build your life, Postcard Networker is here and is going to continue to improve, is going to continue to get bigger, better, faster, okay, as we go. Better communication, better customer service, I promise, okay? Eventually we'll have a full-time customer service person, okay, or 2 or 3 or 5, okay, answering tickets immediately, answering phone calls immediately. And I know it is absolutely frustrating, and I'll make this point right now. Sometimes if you call in and you have a question, you don't get an answer right away. I appreciate your patience, okay? I appreciate the patience of your teams, because my focus right now, to be honest, to be completely honest, is I'll do customer service. I'll work on that. But more importantly, I want to make sure that the sales are happening for your business. I want to make sure that the processes are good, the leads are good, the sales process works, the autoresponders are there. I got to make sure that everything in terms of getting you sales and putting money in your pocket is done. And customer service, unfortunately, takes a back seat for a couple weeks. And then we pick that all up, and then we get the whole business running just like a machine. Okay? That's how we build together. That's how we put the system together so that you can walk through each of these 4 stages, right? I want you to have the lifestyle that you choose. I'm going to get you to the income that you need to be able to quit your job if you stick with me, if you continue through good and bad. And I'm going to do that by allowing you and hoping and pushing you to focus on first building your list. Number 1, build your list, build your list, build your list. If over the next 6 months to 12 months you focus primarily on just building that list bigger and bigger, building your membership, your free membership bigger and bigger, I'll work on converting them for you. I'll work on making the system so easy for them to use that it's kind of a no-brainer that they're going to want to convert, that they're going to want to build their list and generate that leverage for you to get the profitability so you can build your life. I want you to be successful. I believe that you're going to be successful. I truly believe that you can be successful with the Postcard Networker system. And the reason why I believe that is because of the simplicity of it. You bring into success with this because they can mail a postcard, because they can post a video that I give them. Okay? They can do the activities that we're giving them on day 1. There's no learning curve. That's why this is going to be so successful for you. That's why over time you're going to be able to build the leverage. That's why over time you're going to be able to build the income and the profitability. And that's why very soon in your life you'll be able to quit your job, you'll be able to generate that full-time income, you'll be able to have a huge successful business of thriving entrepreneurs that will never quit even if you choose to go on vacation. Okay? They're going to continue building your business for you. And that's the ultimate dream in network marketing, and that's what we've put together here for you. Have a great weekend, everyone. Like I said, I really do encourage you to take advantage of our Black Friday sales. They will end Sunday. If you do have questions that haven't got answered yet, or if you need a phone call back or something like that, I will try to get to all the support tickets this weekend. Okay? And other than that, have a great holiday weekend. Relax, enjoy yourself. Things will continue to improve. Things will continue to get better, not only in the Postcard Networker system, but I promise you, in your life, they will get better as we continue to build your leverage in your business. So have a great weekend, everyone. I wish you all the best. Bye for now.